my favorite book is, I would have to say, is probably the Harry Potter series. I think the reason why it's my favorite book is it came out when I was a really young mom and I was staying at home, and the entire series, or well, not the entire series, the first book had come out and I started reading it. And I think the reason why I am classifying it as my favorite is I literally was standing in line at Walmart 9 months pregnant the day before I was delivering to purchase the 6th book, and consumed the entire thing before I had delivered my son.
My favorite book of all time is, I would say, the Bible. Because the Bible has so many relevant stories about real people, and you see them in all of their glory and in all of their dishonor. Whether or not they were used, by God to do something great, but you also see their flaws. And ultimately, it gives me a glimpse or a way to reflect in my own life of how I may need to improve, or the things that I may be working towards.
One of my recent books that I've read, and I'm not a book reader, it's actually a book composed of stories by Freddie Mercury. It's called Freddie Mercury in My Own Words, and it's a compilation of his experiences before his early and untimely death that describes everything and anything about the world of being in Queen and everything that it was involved in that. It was fascinating because it's all his own words, nothing prefabricated, and it gives a real interesting insight into his life and the struggles that he had.
My favorite book of all time is Black Feminist Thought by Patricia Collins. I could really, get in touch with that history. And it's some history that I'm not familiar with, just because they don't teach us that stuff in school. But yeah, definitely my favorite book.